Any day, yeah,
Any
not just
day.
the weekends.
He's selling everything.
Yeah. So,
Wow. Does he know where he's going?
I don't know, I didn't have a chance to ask him, but yeah, anybody can come. Any teenager, it doesn't have to be on the weekdays.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so
Wow.
I was thinking we ought to stop by there sometime during this
Next
week.
week, yeah.
This
Yeah.
following week, and I want you and I to stop and see Tracy this week. I think it'd be good to see.
Is she
Tracy.
still living in the same
Yeah,
place?
she's still living in the same place.
Wow, I was down there by 54th.
You were?
Not too long
Okay,
ago.
yeah,
and I was wondering if she was still there.
She still lives there in 54th.
With the little boy.
Yeah, and she said to tell you hello, and Cameron and her are going to have a nice holiday. Her cheerful, seemed kind of cheerful. So, you know,
Really?
I sent her an old video about when Andrew first met my roommates in my new place, and that cheered her up. That made her feel really like, wow. That made her, because he said some nice things about her to my roommate, and that made her feel special.
Really?
So when she listens to that, it kind of makes her feel good.
Oh, that's good. Thank God.
Yeah, but she's still staying at that place.
How long was she staying there? Because I remember Andy and her was talking about moving out.
They were, but the escrow, it didn't go through.
Oh, it didn't go.
They would have, but that was just before he died. They were gonna move to La Mesa, right here.
Is her daughter still living out of state?
Out of state, yeah.
They did.
Yeah, they come by and visit and all that.
But it's just her and Cameron.
Yeah, because she's working out of the job, and then she gets money from Andrew.
Right. What job is she working at? What is she doing?
Taking care of patients, like a
caretaker.
Yeah, like a caretaker, but they're older patients.
She's doing that. Does
Yeah,
she like it?
Yeah, she likes it. You know, and then between that and what Andrew left her, she's okay.
She's good.
Yeah, she's okay, so she can, you know.
And she'll get that for the rest of her life from Andrew, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's
so, I mean, that's...
now I understand why Andrew married her, so that she would be...
He told me he wanted to make sure she was taken care of.
Wow.
I'm sure he would have done the same thing with Lexi if it had worked.
Lexi wouldn't have... I don't know why they broke up. I really don't know.
I don't know either.
Who knows?
But I'm sure if it would have worked out, I'm sure he would have
done the same. In fact, I remember him telling me I could have done the same with Sandy. I don't know why they broke up or what happened.
I don't know either. But all I remember, Tiffany dumped him, and we held his stuff for 6 months. Remember?
Yeah.
But it was good because he kept ours.
For a long
he did
time.
He did favors for us.
And we did it for him.
Yeah, we held his stuff for 6 months, and then he let you and I sleep there when we had to.
That's right.
At the time.
That was cool of him. That was really cool of him.
And so because Sammy said she felt like, maybe you're afraid to come and visit her. And I told her the honest truth. I said, I did kind of tell her a while back that, he cares about you and loves you, but he just doesn't want to get your hopes up because, things have changed, since then.
But I'll still go see her, though. I'd still like to go see her.
I said, what about the paper? That's when she said, well, she had went to court 3, 4, 5, whatever months ago it was.
Okay, in that case.
But that's why I want to know if Miko has still got your mail because I told her
but I believe her. I believe that.
If it's been lost, she said she will get another copy and just make a copy.
No, she won't have to do that. I'll come down and visit her. How's Steve? Have you gone down to see him?
Yeah, he's doing good. He's still with that. I kind of inspired her about the smoking because I told her what we saw about Steve. He's got 200 people in that ministry.
She still smokes, huh?
Yeah, she still smokes, but you know what? She's kind of feeling inspired maybe to cut back because after I told her what Steve went through.
Steve scared me.
And I said even Johnny's cut back because that really scared him when Steve was going.
Oh, he told me, Johnny, I would gladly give up my condo, my bank account, my car, just for air. That made me really think, wow, dude, that's deep.
And he said that cigarettes is worse than meth and worse than any drug. Really, it's addictive. It's worse. Believe it or not.
You know what? He's probably right because when I'm out of shit, it don't bother me. But sometimes I'll get a little antsy when I'm out of cigarettes, but not right away. I mean, but I can see where it would be hard.
But if you were to drop cold turkey, you'd have withdrawal symptoms.
Probably would.
If you were to drop cold turkey, not at all, you'd probably go to something else like food.
Yes, I do.
Okay. You probably would go to
food.
You probably would go to food.
Yeah.
Steve said that really, seriously, emphysema can catch up on you, and even that when you go like this when you're walking up the hill on the bike with I know you never used to wheeze that much.
A little bit of wheezing, yeah. Sometimes
of course that hill is.
Sometimes I'll hear myself breathing, and it'll be a wheeze and not like a breath, and that worries me.
How about when you're walking flat? That's another thing I'm going to ask.
No, that's fine.
Okay, but if you start having that when you're flat, then That's
They're
a
not in
danger
trouble,
sign.
yeah,
You're
yeah.
in trouble. You shouldn't really let it
What time did you leave the house today?
I left about 10 or 11 because the students or the visitors, they were
Coming in
overnight.
and out.
We had two people, two guys and two girls. They're all from Paris.
From
From Paris. Yeah, they're
Really?
visiting.
Wow.
They're
They're couch
visiting. And
surfing?
yeah, couch surfing. And then Monday, there's one that's officially going to move in Bill's room. And then another one that is decided to come back. So I've been doing those rooms every day. I just give it a vacuum. What I do is I put the powder on it and then I vacuum it. That's what I've been doing. And then I will spray. Just give
And
it a
nobody's gotten bit.
No.
Thank God.
Nobody's going to get bit.
And your room's been clean?
Yeah, exactly.
So
I always put the powder on there and then I vacuum it. And before I leave, like I've left for the day, I spray.
Oh, you do?
And I close it up because it smells. I got to get out of there. But I close it up. So by the time I get home late at night, then, that odor's gone and I air it out.
Right. But you haven't gotten bit?
No, I haven't gotten bit. And you hadn't when you were there.
No. I think when we got rid of that chair was like a main place for them. That blue chair was invested.
Because when you took a nap naked, you didn't get at all. Okay, good. Because I look at the sheets. There's nothing. I'm so glad you told me to get those. God, to cover those.
Yeah,
because
cover the
they zip up.
And they zip good. And they've got that seal.
They're sealed up.
That's
yeah.
perfect. If you would see a bubble bill, you would see it. You know what I mean? Because it's white.
Yeah.
And you don't see them.
No, I don't see them. I just in my head sometimes. It's in my mind.
Yeah, I know that's in your mind.
Or I itch. Don't you? Sometimes you itch.
Sometimes
it's just a normal.
Yeah, but no, you would see a bite.
Yeah, you
afterwards.
could definitely see a bite. No,
Just like when I was itching at your house a little bit, but I didn't have no lumps, no bites.
No, that's what I'm trying to say. So
it's
what I do, every day I vacuum it with the powder, and then when I leave, I give it just a light spray by the baseboards.
Okay.
By the baseboards all the time I give it.
Because that's where you were seeing them, right?
Yeah, that's where. Remember that's where we were seeing them when we moved my bed and all that.
But
remember when you flashed?
see anything on your bed or
No,
And
And you've been on that bed more than one time.
Yeah, I haven't got any problems.
You haven't eaten at all. So today I sprayed and I powdered the corners of the baseboards in the hall, and I took everything out of that closet, all the vacuum, all that clean stuff, and I powdered in there, and I sprayed the baseboards and stuff in that closet where it keeps the vacuum cleaner and all that stuff.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I did that today. And then I just put the powder with a spoon and left it right there in the corners of the baseboards in the hall, all through the whole entire hall. And I sprayed.
Yeah, if the bugs try to transfer rooms, they're going to have to go through that powder.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it'll kill. What about David? Does he complain about getting bit?
No. He hasn't been bit or
Not
anything
his
like that.
room either. You said his room's a rat. Right?
Yeah, his room is a rat as far as like pack rat. You know what I'm trying to say?
Right.
But he doesn't, and I can see his point. He says, "Well, he didn't. Someone turned the heater on, the guest, but you don't really want the heater on because if there's any kind of bugs up there, they might just be blown back, out.
Yeah.
And that. So I've been using that small little fan to keep warm.
Oh, you have?
Basically,
Is it still working?
Yeah, it's still working, but eventually it's gonna go out eventually.
All right.
But what I'm saying is that no, I've been doing that micromanaging every day, and so
daily.
Yeah. So and the Home Depot has those 3 cans of spray for $30, but it's worth it because
David buys that. So
he buys that. Yeah.
Okay.
I give him the money and say, "Can you go ahead and buy that?"
Does he reimburse you?
Yeah, he reimbursed me already a couple times.
Oh,
yes.
Good.
So, there's no drama, really. He's happy that I think he's convinced because look what we did. Plus, I've been micromanaging it every week.
Oh, yeah.
See? I don't take any chance. I'm acting as if it was my house.
That's what I told you. I'm trying to clean it up as if it were my own home. You know what I mean? And I did everything I could. And I started thinking when you told me that Brandon's girlfriend got bit when she was laying on the carpet.
On the carpet,
so
yeah.
That's why I said, let's start
so
putting
you
that
know
shit
what?
on the carpet.
That works when you leave it on the carpet for a bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they can't.
Because even when I vacuum it, it still stays on the carpet because, then, so if they try to walk on the carpet, they're going to smell that or it just...
That's right.